We are live. It's been a while since I did a live stream. Today's not singing. Well, if you want, I could do some singing without music because I don't have my computer with me right now. But today, I'm going to make some meatloaf. I know it's early right now, but can't help but be prepared, right? So, might as well take you guys along the way. Right now, I'm getting the onions prepped. I already have a full pound of ground beef in this bowl. So, yeah, I got a giant ass clove of garlic. I have a small onion here. I'm going to cut that in half. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get any bits and pieces off. Hello! Hi, Ethan! Welcome! Welcome. I'm making some meatloaf. Some meatloaf. It's been a while since I made a good old meatloaf. I'm just chopping some onions and garlic right now. And I just figured I'd bring everyone along the way. How you doing today, Ethan? How are you doing today? I'm going to try to read the chat while not crying over my onions. How are you doing this morning? I'm going to quickly peel this over my garbage dish. I'm going to end up crying because of these darn onions. Excuse me. Now, is my mic good? Can you hear me? Is my mic all good? Okay, I'm going to chop this fairly small. Hey, you're not getting any meatloaf. Nope. Oh my god, I'm starting to cry. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello, person who just came in. I'm crying because of onions right now. Oh, I got onion juice in my eyes. Glad to hear you're doing good. Oh my god. That's a strong onion. Wow. Holy cow, 16 people. Hello. Hello. 22 people. Hi, everybody. We're making meatloaf today, guys. Just chopping some onions and some garlic. Oh my god, that's so many people. 7 now. Okay. Well, YouTube just got weird. I'm just gonna chop some onions here. I'm not really good at chopping, but I do it anyway. So I'm gonna chop some onions. Oh. Okay. I think. Oh my god, 12 people. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you all for coming in. As you can see, we're cutting up some onions and some garlic. Excuse my knife skills. I'm really terrible at cooking. Double jointed? I mean, I guess, kind of. And I'm left-handed. Yeah. Oh my god, my eyes are watering because these onions so bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to wear goggles instead of glasses when I'm cutting onions. Cut these as small as I can. I like my onions small. I'm picky. Yes, go ahead, check out Performances by Ethan Boudreau. He's moved to TikTok, but his content is still up. So you can still watch his videos. He's my cousin, by the way. My cousin. My goodness. I think I'm gonna sneeze soon. It's insane. Okay, so I think I got enough onions there. So I'm gonna put some in with my ground beef. I'm gonna just eyeball it. I might not eat the whole thing. I'm just gonna put some onions there with my ground beef. And maybe I'll save a little for the sauce on top. Or maybe I'll just put them in the fridge. So I don't think I'm gonna need that all. I'm gonna pick out the bigger pieces. Just put a little onion in there. Yeah, I just used around half of it, so I'm gonna reserve this for later. And I'll find a container for that later. But right now, I'm gonna grate some garlic. Now, if I can find my microplane. Where's my small grid microplane? Hold on a sec, y'all. Hello, 17 people. Hello, hello. I'm looking for my microplane so I could grate my garlic. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a loud crash. Excuse me, guys. We might have to settle on my big microplane and just like give it a rough chop. Awesome, that's awesome. Glad you're doing great. Oh my god. Oh, I am blind as a bat. There's my microplane. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how big this clove of garlic is. I got like a really big head of garlic, and this is like giant. So I'm gonna put this whole thing. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna go ahead, grate some garlic into my ground beef and my onions. I love garlic. Hello. Thank you for the emojis. Reading all this garlic. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be awesome. I love a good old meatloaf. I haven't made one in such a long time. It's insane. What's your guys' favorite meal ever? Say in the chat, what's your favorite meal? Like, what's your favorite thing to eat? Or it could be a snack, whatever you want. What's your favorite thing to eat ever? Oh my god, it's getting slippery. Hello. Grate some garlic. I don't want to hurt my fingers here. This is the skin, so I'm going to put it inside the little garbage bowl I hear. I always have a garbage bowl on my side just in case. For the scraps. I was going to save those, but there's an eggshell in there from earlier, so. Yeah. So, we're almost done with the garlic. I think that's all I'm going to get from it. Scrape this off. I love this. You guys, if you don't have a microplane in your kitchen yet, get one. They're awesome. They're just awesome. Now this is gonna be an American style meatloaf, so it's not gonna be those like tomato forward ones. You know how like Italian meatloaves have like all the tomatoes in it? This one's gonna be like the ketchup, like American style. I'm Canadian, but it's gonna be American style. So I'm gonna go. Actually, first I'd like to get a container for these leftover onions real quick. Hold on. Just a sec, bear with me. I'm gonna find a lid for a container. There we go. Should be great. I'm gonna store these onions. I have a little bit of garlic on my hand. That's okay. It's gonna add extra flavor. Yep, I'm manhandling these. I don't have a knife that's good at scraping things off the board, so I'm using my hands. It's what people had before tools, right? So, yeah, okay. Oh, Stormy, I know you're meowing. The kitty cat's meowing. Okay. So the chopping's all done. And I was going to do breadcrumbs, but I decided that I'd like to do stovetop, but I'm going to have to do something with the stovetop, because I don't like the weird crunchy bits inside of it. You know those weird oniony bits inside of stovetop? Well, I'm very picky with those. Oh, I'm also going to put an egg in there. I think the dish soap is in the bathroom. So I'm going to go wash my hands real quick. Bear with me. I'm back. I'm coming back. My hands still smell like garlic for some reason. And I literally just washed them. I'm going to have to find some lemon or something. But this is what it looks like so far. Onions, stuff. Now, I have a plate here. And I'm going to go ahead and sort through my stovetop. You don't have to. If you like the crunchy bits inside, if you like the green onion bits inside, by all means, go ahead and use them. But me, I don't like the crunchy onion bits inside a stovetop. And I'm using the chicken flavor because that's what we have, okay? You can use a savory herb. You can use a turkey. If a beef one exists, you can use the beef one, you know? With meatloaf, it doesn't really matter. It usually doesn't matter for anything anyway. So I'm gonna have to use the whole thing, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna need the whole thing, but we'll see. I'm just looking through for the little pieces I don't like. See, these little things, I don't like them. So I'm gonna go ahead, take out as much of them as possible. Otherwise, I'm gonna be turned off by the whole dish. I'm just like that. It's an Asperger's thing. This must look weird for the people just arriving. Just me picking through a plate of stovetop stuffing. It must seem kind of weird, right? But I'm just doing what I gotta do. Yeah, these little bits, I don't like them. They kind of don't cook inside. And I find you bite into it, it's kind of not really satisfying in my opinion. I don't like biting into rosemary either. I love rosemary, I love the flavor of rosemary, but I don't like biting into the little pieces of it. Especially the dried stuff. I find it's just not really pleasant. I'm trying to find more of these little greens. Get the best I can. What you guys up to today? You guys doing anything fun? Anything planned? It's Thursday, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it is Thursday and it's a nice day outside, so maybe it'd be a good day to, go do something and all that. I think that's the best I can do. I can't find any more pieces. Okay. Oh my god. My nose is still burning. So I'm going to take the stovetop and put as much as I need in there. I'll save the rest for another time. This is meant to actually save money. Like to stretch the meat. So I am going to use quite a lot. I'm going to go ahead and bring my bowl into view again. You know what? Heck with it. I'll use the whole damn thing. Why the hell not? It's going to be great. And now I'm going to go crack an egg and put some milk in there and a little ketchup. Actually, I should probably take the ketchup out. So I got the ketchup here using French's. I need one egg. Act as a binder. And I need a splash of milk. And then I'm going to season the meatloaf because you can't have it without seasoning. I mean, if you want, you can. But I like to season mine. Oh, I'm also going to use a beef bouillon cube. I'm going to crumble it in there the best I can. Beef bouillon cube going in with my meatloaf mixture. So I already have onions, garlic, a pound of ground beef, a box of stovetop, and one beef bouillon cube. It adds some extra flavor. And the stovetop already has some chicken bouillon in it, so it's going to give it like a gravy taste almost. A nice savory flavor. Hello. Oh, good, my hands are going to smell. I should probably rinse off my hands real quick. Actually, I'll be right back. My soap's in the damn thing. I keep on forgetting. Oh my god. You know what? I might as well bring it out here anyway. How's everybody doing? Oh my god, 32 people! Actually, 23. I have terrible eyesight. Hello, everybody! I gotta wash my hands real quick. We're making some meatloaf. I just got all the onions and garlic in there with the ground beef and stovetop mix. I got some beef bouillon in there. I'm gonna go ahead and season it up. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off my hands so my hands don't smell forever. I don't like my hands smelling all beefy. I'm sure you guys would understand. Man. So, what's your guys' plans for this fall? You guys have any interesting plans for this fall? I don't. I don't know. I mean, I guess I just plan on like enjoying it. It's my favorite season. What? Honestly, I mean, I get your joke. I get your joke. But I get your joke. But I think, I don't know. I mean, watching trees grow is pretty fun. I mean, it's a pretty fascinating thing, right? So, yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put the egg in there. Put the egg in there. You got some dark humor, man. Some really dark humor. Really dark humor. Okay, so I got the egg in there. I'm going to put a splash of milk. Just a little, not too much. Hello, welcome to the chat. Put a little bit of milk. I just put a tiny, like 2 splashes of milk in there. That's literally all it needs. I don't want it to be milky. It's not like meatballs where you need to put like a mixture of breadcrumbs and milk. I mean, you could do that if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put some ketchup, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this mixture looks like in a second. I'm going to put some ketchup in there. I got to save a good amount for the top, too. So, it's important that I do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. That's the meatloaf mix. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some seasoning from the cabinet. So, should I go simple and use seasoning salt? Yeah. Let's go simple. We're going to do some seasoned salt. I have this Great Value seasoned salt. Now, the important, if you use this exact one, you only want to put a little because it's really salty. And I'm not going to put any more extra salt. So a little seasoned salt. And I have a little bit. I didn't bother taking out my spices or anything. I have some Epicure smoked Spanish paprika. You can use regular smoky paprika, but this is all I have right now. And it's literally the last of its kind, so might as well make the most of it. So I'm putting a little bit of that, just like a pinch or two. I'm going to grab some oregano leaves. I really love oregano in a meatloaf. It adds a really nice flavor, so I'm going to put a little bit of oregano. And I'm going to see what else I have. Let's see. Where's my damn spices? I always put a little bit of sage in everything I cook because I love sage. It's just so good. So a tiny bit of sage. Just a touch. And then get onion powder. Garlic powder. I don't have much garlic powder left. I just realized that. So I got a little onion powder. Oh, wrong side. I don't want to put too much. Onion powder is really good on potatoes now that I think about it. I think I might make some potato fritters with the leftovers potatoes that I have. See, I'm down to the last bits. Q&A sticker, I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm gonna put, else do I want to put in there? A little bit of, no, not chili lime. Do I have my umami flavor? I don't think I have my umami flavor, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin too. But the stovetop is gonna have most of the seasoning, so we don't have to heavily season it. And I think that's gonna be it for the season. Now it's time to mix. I have my handy dandy gloves here because I don't want to get my hands all full of dirty meat. I just need one. Mix it real good. Don't over mix it though. Get everything combined. Just enough to get it combined and everything soaked. You want the egg to get real mixed in with the breadcrumbs so it actually soaks it up. Oh man, it's actually starting to smell real good even though it's raw. Yep. Yeah, with meatloaf you gotta get in there and get dirty. It's unfortunate. I mean, you could use a spatula. You'd be chopping at it for like 10 minutes straight. But yeah. So I'm just getting in there with a really good mix, but not too much. You want it to really mix up. Good old meatloaf. I don't want to get the smell of ground beef on my hands. I really don't like washing that out. I'm going to wash my hands as precaution anyway. But, you know. And after this, I'm going to go ahead and make the sauce. It goes on top. It's like a barbecue style sauce. Like, essentially making homemade barbecue sauce, but a little different. I don't have all the stuff for a good homemade barbecue sauce, so we're just working with what we have. Now, as soon as this is homogeneous, oh, I think there's a piece of onion in there that's a little too big. I don't like that. I'm making meatloaf. Making meatloaf, making meatloaf. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I keep on running into big chunks of onion that I don't want. Because I hate big chunks of onion inside my food. Okay, I think that's pretty homogeneous. I think. Oh, I almost went in there with my bare hand. Found a little onion piece. Yeah. And I'm gonna look through again, just in case. Grab the big old onion piece out. And I think we're all good. Looks pretty good. So, I'm gonna take off this soiled glove. And I'm gonna go ahead and find a pan to put this meatloaf in. I don't know what kind of dish I want to put in. I have loaf pans somewhere. That would be preferable. One nice loaf pan. I'll be right back, guys, to go get a loaf pan from the china cabinet. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna use. I didn't really see my loaf pan, but I do have this. My grandmother used to use it. So, and I'm not gonna grease it because it's gonna have enough grease anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead, dump it out, and shape it real nice. Yep. And once I find it shaped enough, which I think it is, it's time to make the sauce. First I gotta go take out my poubelle, put the dish away, and put the recycling away. Hello. I just got finished shaping the meatloaf. I'm gonna go put my garbage away. Stuff like that. I gotta wash my hands. Stuff like that. Oh, yeah, I gotta put this away too. I'm gonna show you guys what the meatloaf physically looks like in a second, so you can get a better grasp of what a meatloaf is supposed to look like. Although I'm pretty sure most of you know what a meatloaf looks like. Hello, Mr. John Pork. That's funny. I remember that meme. I remember that from a few years back, the John Pork is calling one. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and then I'm gonna show you guys what my meatloaf looks like. 14 people, holy cow. I keep on getting like these big fluctuations of the amount of people coming in. It's pretty cool. So this is what my meatloaf looks like so far. I suppose I should preheat my oven real quick. I'm gonna go ahead, put it 375 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Hello, welcome. Welcome, we are making some meatloaf today. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, get a thing to make my sauce in. I suppose I'm just gonna use this little bowl maybe. I don't really have a solid plan for this meatloaf. I usually just go along with it, you know. And I'm also gonna use some vinegar. I think I already have some vinegar, so that's gonna. Yes, shout out to John. Everybody say hi to John. You know what? Some days I have healthy food, sometimes I don't. To answer your question, today I just felt like making a meatloaf, you know. Although I do like making a recipe that I do love making is a soup, and it has like a medley of vegetables like zucchinis, carrots, bean sprouts. It has just a shit ton of vegetables in it. It's so good, and it's practically. I'm pretty sure it's vegetarian and has like roasted garlic. It's really good. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, you can make really good stuff with roasted vegetables. Really healthy. Also, another shout out to John. Another shout out to John. But anyway, I'm just feeling like meatloaf today. It's an easy meal. Sometimes you gotta have sometimes you have those days when you just want to make something easy, you know? It's all good in moderation. I'm not gonna act offended because I'm not, okay? So I'm making a sauce. Oh my god. This bottle's squirty. I don't know how much I want to make. We should have got 2 bottles of ketchup. Jeez. I like a lot of sauce on my meatloaf, honestly, so I'm going to get down every last bit of this bottle. Okay. I think I'm going to take some water and kind of shaky. I put a little too much. Put some cap back on. I just got some water here to loosen things up. 7 likes, holy cow. It's a lot of likes. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's the last of it. RIP ketchup bottle. I'm gonna wash my hands again because I'm a neat freak. Not really, but germaphobe, I guess. I don't like when things touch other things. I'm just like that. So, for the sauce, I use a little bit of brown. Oh, I forgot to pepper up my meatloaf. Dang it. Well, I'll put pepper in the sauce. Alternative. So I'm gonna grab some of that and a little bit of oil. I'm gonna put the oil first. You don't want too much, just like like a teaspoon or something, just to give it that glossiness. I'm gonna put some brown sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spoon real quick. Where are the spoons? Are there any spoons? Yeah, there's just... It's a tiny one, but that's okay. Now you're gonna want to put like 1 part ketchup to like 50% brown sugar, I guess. It depends. If you like yours sweeter, you can put more. If you don't want, if you want it less sweet, put it less sweet. You know what's? Did it seriously just spill all over me? You kidding me? Okay, I'll clean it up after. I like mine a little bit on the sweeter side. You know? And this is just regular brown sugar. I think I might put a little molasses in it to darken it because I prefer dark brown sugar. But you do what you want to do. I'm probably going to find some molasses and see if we have any at least. So I put a good amount of brown sugar in there. If you don't have any brown sugar, feel free to use white sugar and a little bit of molasses to give it that brown flavor. I can't get this back on. My goodness. I gotta clean that counter too. I'm just gonna quickly give this a mixy mix. Pro tip, don't start mixing it before you shove it down there. Otherwise it's gonna fly all over the place. So I'm gonna give it a little mixy moo. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get some vinegar. Because I don't have any vinegar, it's here in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom, so. Ketchup and brown sugar, just that so far. If you have Worcestershire sauce, you can use Worcestershire sauce. I have it, I just don't like it. I despise it. And usually I would use soy sauce or my umami powder, my mushroom powder. But I can't find any of that, so I'll be right back. Just a second. Okay. I got my vinegar. White vinegar. You can use apple cider. I don't like the smell of that. So I'm just going to use just a splash of white vinegar. And then mix it. I might put, I don't know. Oh, there's a ladybug on the counter. What are you doing there, buddy? He must have just came in because it was getting cold outside. Poor thing. It's gonna... I mean, it could be one of those other bugs that look like a ladybug. The ones that bite and stuff. As long as he doesn't fly into my face, I'm cool with that, you know? Hello! Welcome! I'm just making the sauce for the meatloaf. I think... Oh, there was one down here the whole damn time. Well... That just overcomplicates things. Where'd the ladybug go? There was a ladybug crawling all over the damn counter. Oh, he's trying to get up the side of the meatloaf container. Buddy, you can't do that. I'm sorry. But you can't do that. Okay, I'm put a little bit more brown sugar. There's literally a ladybug on the counter. I don't know how it got there. There, a little bit more. Boom. Then I'm going to season it all up. I'm going to put more pepper in the sauce because I forgot pepper inside the meatloaf, which was kind of stupid of me. I got to admit. Yep. Very stupid of me. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I always appreciate that. I'm going to put a little bit of Kinder's garlic and butter. Buttery garlic and herb over the meatloaf. Just to give it a nice taste. Hey Ethan, welcome back. I'm going to put a little bit of this inside the sauce. This is Kinder's Buttery and Herb. It's a little expensive depending on where you find it, but it's really, really good. So It was around $6 for the bottle, but it lasts a while if you don't like add too much. You don't need too much anyways. It's quite the powerful seasoning, so you don't need all that much in it. So I'm gonna get some black pepper, get some sriracha in there, some nice black pepper. You can use white pepper too if you'd like, but I'm using black because it tastes great. Mix it in. That was around, I don't know. Yeah, you can go check out performances by Ethan Boudreau. He's moved he's retired to TikTok, but his content will still be up on the channel. So if you like music, you could check out his old content, and it's still there for viewers. So you can do that if you'd like. And I get some garlic powder. What else do I want to put in there? I'm just gonna put some onion powder, I guess. I don't want to over season the top. Hello. What's your good news, Ethan? What's your good news, Ethan? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. So you made that decision. You're deciding to come back at some point. That's awesome to hear. I'm going to go ahead and put a little seasoned salt, not too much. Maybe a little. Okay, sauce is done. I'm not going to put it on the meatloaf just yet. We have to wait a little bit. But first, I'm going to put the meatloaf in, and I might do a second live stream because I'm not going to sit here the whole time while it's cooking. Or maybe I'll just post pictures. But I'm going to end off soon. The meatloaf's going to be in there for around 30 minutes to 45 minutes. It depends on your oven settings. And once the meatloaf is browned, that's when you want to put your first layer of sauce on top. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's an awesome thing. It's an awesome thing. But like I said, today I'm making meatloaf. It's in the oven right now. It's going to be in there for around 45 minutes, so I'm not going to continue the live stream for much longer, but on my channel I will post the end result, a picture of the end result so you guys can see what it looks like. And also, when it's brown, you don't want to add the sauce right away before you put it in, but once it's like starting to brown on the top, that's when you want to put your first layer of sauce, like a glaze. And oh my goodness, the ladybug just flew at me. Where'd it go? Jeez. But you want to put a light glaze on there, and you want to put it back in, and continue glazing it until you think there's enough sauce on top. And you want to be careful not to overcook the meatloaf. But as long as you have enough moist stuff in there, it should be fine. So I think that's going to do it for today's live stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. 8 likes. That's a record for me, honestly. We had a ton of people coming in today. Not many comments, not many chats, but that's all right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Remember to check out my channel later for the for the post, and I'll have a picture of the meatloaf up there. So it's gonna be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. See ya.